Hey folks, Country Prepper here. Now this kit is sort of a concept kit. It's something that I've never, a kit that I've never built before. And so one of the main purposes of this video is to get feedback from you guys. I'd like to know what things that you would add or take out of a kit like this. Obviously it's going to be subjective depending on your area, what you're fishing for, and things like that. But this is my Bushcraft Haversack fishing kit. Now this is my haversack made by the Wandering Parson. I'll leave a link to his Etsy store in the description box below. But you could use about any type of haversack. This is just my favorite one. So I have quite a few things in here. I didn't have any string. I can't decide what size of string to use on a hand fishing reel. Now I also have another one that Brenda from AOK Foraging and Adventures made for me, that's made out of red cedar, and so I'll probably end up putting both of those in this kit, but I just put this one along. Like I said, it's a concept kit. So let's get some of the boring stuff out of the way. I have a package of wet wipes in there. I need to get a new one to throw in here. I have some bug spray because you just don't want to be itching and scratching and getting bit up by bugs while you're out fishing. I also brought a little survival kit, little mini survival kit that I have changed up and put some different things in. I did a video on this a while back. I'll put a link to it in the description as well. Next up, I think that's all for that pocket. This stuff actually works pretty good, and I mainly brought this for these just in case you can't find any worms or any other type of live bait. These don't do too bad. They're not great, I will admit that, but they do the trick if the fish are really hungry. Next up, I have a few of these different little things in here. Now I had planned on going fishing down here. My fishing pole is in the truck since I didn't have any string to wind my hand fishing reel. But I also brought this is like a little first aid kit, some wet ones in there, some band-aids, a couple little cotton pads, and alcohol wipes. You know, just a few things in case you get a hook in your finger or something like that, whatever. In this little one I have a little bobber and a jig head, some swivels, split shot, 3 different sizes of hooks. I believe those are number 1, number 6, and I believe those are number 4s, because you know, if you were in a survival situation or even just fishing in general, it's a lot easier. You can catch a big fish on a small hook, but you can't catch a small fish on a big hook. So I try to carry a variety of different size hooks. I tend to use those red, can't remember what brand those are, but they don't rust near as easily. I need to get the swivels in the red type too, so they don't rust. But for now, that's kind of what I had when I pulled out of my tackle box. So that's in that one. And then the main kit. So these little Plano boxes are kind of nice. They have locks on them. Got a little bit bigger bobber than I had in the other one. I have my little Gerber dime multi-tool in case you got to pull a hook or something like that and you don't have anything else, in case you're struggling to get a hook out. But I got a few different lures in here. Just depends on what you're fishing for. I also have these little what are these called, crappie magic little grub style things, and I got a couple of these other little rubber ones, another different type of bobber. And then I have a bunch of just small little lures. Like I said, I tend to fish for smaller stuff most of the time, just because it's a lot of times it's more fun. So just a wide variety. That one's a grasshopper, a little crawdad. I do like these rooster tail spinners. I don't know. I'm not a big fisherman, so I don't know what they're exactly called, little jigs. This little one here is by far, around home, the one that I catch the most stuff with. I've caught crappie, bluegill, bass, you know, everything across the spectrum, you know, in the little farm ponds and lakes around my area. So once again, like I said, this is just a concept kit. I'm trying to get some feedback from you guys. What would you carry? If you have items that are specific to where you live, please let us know, you know, like general area, at least like the state and the direction of the state. Like I live in southwest Iowa, so you know, just kind of give us an idea of where you live and what you're fishing for, if you have some different suggestions of what you would take. But yeah, I just thought this would be a fun video and a good way to get some conversation going in the comments section below. So once again, I am not a hardcore fisherman, so don't be too hard on me if I have something in here that's really stupid. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.